say, little nigga? Hey, I'm back. And let me tell you this. Man, I got some new content coming. I got some new things that are on the horizon. Just out here trying to, make different moves and be a better person. I had to kind of seclude myself a little bit, get away so that I could, just find some new perspective. And, I have found said perspective. And so here we are. Got a reaction video. We're going to do Sleep Token, Aqua Regia. Man, this really going crazy, man. Like this band is phenomenal. Now, it's kind of a reaction video. I have heard it, but I want to kind of do it with a different spin. Like, these songs really spoke to my life. So I want to break these down and show you guys how I interpret these songs, these lyrics for my life, and how I'm using it to gain better perspective, become a better person. I think once you hear it, if you haven't heard it, I think you'll understand, but let's get it. Man, we got the lyrics pulled up on this side just in case we need them. We're definitely going to need them. Guaranteed. Man, that piano go hard. Did not even expect it. And these are not metal chords in my opinion either, so.
Well, my love is an animal call, cutting through the darkness, bouncing off the walls, between teeth on a broken jaw, following a blood trail, frothing out the moor. These days I'm...
Let's break that. Okay, so he says, my love is an animal call, cutting through the darkness, bouncing off the walls, between teeth on a broken jaw, following a blood trail, frothing at the maw. Like, how many of you can say that your love is like an animal call? Like, like these animals, they call out for their mates, right? I gotta look at the camera. Like these animals, they call out, for mating season, for mates, for like, how many of you have that type of, love, right? And then it says not only that, but it's cutting through the darkness, bouncing off the walls. That means it's loud. That means it's big, right? And then between teeth on a broken jaw, following a blood trail, frothing at the maw. Between teeth on a broken jaw, like you on a broken jaw, you really can't close it, or it's so shut that you can't even open it, right? So to have something between your teeth on a broken jaw is determination, right? To me, that seems like determination. And he's following a blood trail, frothing at the maw, meaning something's wounded and I'm following it, right? And I'm frothing at the maw. If I'm not mistaken, the word maw is like a let's look it up. All right, so let's see, define maw. So jaws or throat of a ferocious animal, right? So frothing at the maw, meaning it's like, I'm really excited about this, whether it's a kill, whether it's, so let's keep going. Back it up a little bit.
Following a blood trail, frothing out the moor. These days I'm a circuit board, integrated hardware you cannot afford. The perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses, picking up the sword.
Come on now. That when that was the first part of the, of the song that really hit me. I really believe our brains and everything is somewhat of machinery or something that we can really identify with, right? But integrated hardware you cannot afford. Circuit board really is the foundation, right? And so a perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses, picking up the sword. I'm really ready for this fight. right? Putting down the roses, picking up the sword. When you leave or when you have to, exit a particular relationship that has been, big in your life, you have to decide, I got to put this down because otherwise I'm going to get slaughtered, right? I got to choose the right weapon for where I'm going, right? So let's keep going.
Ringing off the hook between the pain and the way you look. I'm stuck in a time where the mountains shook. These days I'm a picture frame, screaming out the sunshine, singing in the rain. Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the brain. Out of Eden's vices running through my veins.
Man, there's a lot to unpack right here. There's really a lot to unpack right here. My past is a holy book. Like, I've been walking the walk. I've been doing what I'm supposed to do, right? My past is a holy book. A call from Olympus, ringing off the hook. Olympus is the mountaintop where gods live. So a call from Olympus, ringing off the hook. It's calling me. My past wants to take me over, right? So, and it's ringing off the hook. And then between the pain and the way you look, I'm stuck in a time where the mountains shook. I'm stuck in a time where, like, man, there was a time where I saw you and it shook me. You know what I'm saying? There was a time, like, I'm stuck in between that. But you got to put the roses down and pick up the sword, right? I'm saying you have to understand where truth is. You know what I'm saying? And truth is, you got to pick up the sword. You can't live in that past part. And these days, I'm a picture frame, right? Screaming at the sunshine, singing in the rain. Sugar on the blood cells, carbon on the brain. Out of Eden's vices, running through my veins. Screaming at the sunshine and singing in the rain. Like, those are the two opposites, right? I'm so mad, I don't even want to see the sun. I'm screaming it out. I don't even want to see it. I want to be in this darkness. And I've come to learn that the darkness is really where the clarity happens. So to me, that really set in. It was like, I have to put myself in this darkness. I'm screaming out the sunshine, but in this rain, I'm going to sing. So sugar on the blood cells, we all know what that means. You know what I'm saying? You eat too much sugar, what do? You get fat. Right? Like that's self-explanatory. Carbon on the brain, just that pollution in your brain, that brain fog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this fog and I'm got all this excess weight that I need to get off me. Out of Eden's vices running through my veins. So like, out of Eden, if I'm not in Eden, then I'm not in that holy place. I'm somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So I got these vices that are running through my veins. So I'm not really, in this holy place right now. I'm not really in this place where in my divine. So let's keep going. Let's run it back.
Running through my veins. Aqua Regia, oxytocin running in the ether. Silicon ballrooms, subatomic interactions. If it's all good, gold rush.
There's that gold. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Now one thing we do got to look up. We got to look up what the heck oxytocin is. So, my bad if y'all know and I don't, but let's see, define oxytocin. Oxytocin, a hormone released by the gland that pituitary, the pituitary gland that causes increased contraction of the uterus during labor and stimulates the ejection of milk into the ducts of the breast. The hormone release. What? That is not what I thought that was going to mean. That is not what I thought that was going to mean. Aqua Regia, oxytocin running in the ether. We know the ether is like, you know, the great out there, the, you know, that we pull from that we can't see, right? That's the ether, right? And then silicone ballrooms, you know, like, you know, kind of, to me, silicone means just like the safe place, you know, but subatomic interactions if it's all good. So like, man, I like if all this works out, then it's going to be all good. You know what I'm saying? The gold rush, there's the gold picture. You know what I'm saying? Gold rush, acid flux. So that already gives us what the meaning of Aqua Regia is. You know what I'm saying? Now here is the part right here. Saturate me, I can't get enough. If we know what Aqua Regia is, right? It is dissolving gold. Like you are the gold, but you have to go through a process in order to break yourself down. And here it is. Cold love, hot blood, run into your heart when you're thinking of, right? Cold love, that's the gold. The hot blood, which is the acid, which is what's breaking it down. That's what's running through your heart. And that's what you have to saturate yourself with it. You got to pour it on yourself. That's all I'm saying. Here, we'll break it down a little bit more. Bring it back a little bit more. Is with that classical solo.
When I am dancing to alarm bells, no
Didn't even notice what he said.
my ears are still ringing.
Now that part makes sense.
And I am done fighting off change. No wonder my arms are still swinging.
Man, oh, I'm done fighting off alarm bells, bro. Like, come on. Like, how many of you have heard the bells going off, heard the bells, saw the red flag, saw everything, saw, you know, what you didn't want to see. You didn't want to admit that it was really how it was. How many of you danced to those alarm bells? How many of you stayed knowing that, man, something ain't right? And then, what did he say? I'm done dancing to alarm bells. No wonder my ears are still ringing. And I am done fighting off change. Now there it is right there. I had a hard time deciding to do these reaction videos because I didn't want, and whatever, you know, for my personal reasons or whatever, I didn't want it to look like this was me talking about like relationships and me talking about, because I'm really not about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really about fixing me being a better person, like for myself, for my kids, you know what I'm saying? And for people. But I needed to do it for myself. And I think that's what this dude is saying. Like, I'm done fighting off change. No wonder my arms are still swinging. Like, I'm not going to stop until I get it. I'm not going to stop until I see that change. I'm not going to stop fighting until I get it. I didn't even know that's what he said. I listened to this. This is the song. This is probably the song I've listened to the most. And I didn't realize that this is what he said. Let's bring it back.
No wonder my arms are still swinging. Aqua Regia, oxytocin running in the ether. Silicon ballrooms, sabotage.
Man. And I think that subatomic is the key word there. Like when it's all good, man, it is at a atomic level. You know what I'm saying? But if it's all good. Man. I don't know. What do y'all think? This song really spoke to me. It really, and like I said, I'm gonna make sure 100% that everything that we talk about, everything that we bring is about you, is about me. It's not we can't do nothing about anyone else. All we can do is do for us and do what we have to do to be better and to be, you know what I'm saying? And then once you become a better person, then that pours out into everyone else, right? But you got to get yourself right first. You have to pour the Aqua Regia on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to decide, I don't want to be this anymore. I need to break it down to the subatomic level, right? To the molecule, to a molecular level, whatever. It doesn't get it doesn't get broken down any more than that. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. Let's move.